What's up, good people? Let's see here. Of course, as always, let me turn this around. Okay, let's see. Let's see if this works. Let's see if my new stand actually works. Hi, Kaylee Thomas. Evening Scope. Gotta get it done though. Start this new week. Hi for all my replay viewers. Hi, Caramel Bacon. Oh, Caramel Biscuit. Look, I was like, wait, how do you say it? Your name long? Okay. I decided to go ahead and do this scope tonight, right? I was like, wait, who is that? Oh, goodness. That's too much funny. But for all my replay viewers, make sure you tap the screen, share. If you're new to Periscope, you can swipe up, you can share, you can tap the screen, and it gives me hearts. So you just tap, 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 tap. So yeah, like that. You just tap it away. I'm Demisha Wright, the corporate entrepreneur, and I help you find your worth inside of corporate America so that you can leverage it to get everything you want outside of it. So I'm trying out my new stand here, so forgive me. I got to get my camera angle right. But basically tonight I'm going to be talking about 7. You got it. 7, because people like odd numbers. So I'll be talking about 7 things or 7 benefits of LinkedIn, because I think that LinkedIn is something that we're not utilizing enough. Like, we're not like going out there and getting and finding our worth and finding our networks on LinkedIn. And they're there. LinkedIn has 330 million professionals. So it's like Facebook, but for professionals. So if you want to increase your career, go to the next level, expand your network, you can do it on LinkedIn because they've already filtered out all the BS. You know, it's not, shenanigans don't really happen over there on LinkedIn because your boss is watching, your coworkers are watching. So LinkedIn is where you want to be if you don't want any shenanigans going on and you really want to network and connect with people on a business and professional level. So let's get into it. I have some notes. Let's see, because I got notes this time. So, like I was just saying, you make smart, right connections on LinkedIn. So you're not there to fool around. Everybody knows the agenda there. We're here for business. We're here professionally. But so you can make the connections that are smart, that can help you progress. You can expand. So even if you think, I don't know anybody, I live in this small town and I'm trying to get to the big city. Well, you can begin to build your network on LinkedIn. You know, once you put that professional profile up, once you do all those type of things, then you can start making smart connections in your industry, outside of your industry, with a particular company. You can kind of be like a corporate stalker. You can kind of find the people you want, you know, at a corporate stalking level, you know. So that's what LinkedIn can help do for you. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2, who do you want to meet? Who do you want to meet? Do you know? You can meet anybody out there. You can meet CEOs, COOs, CFOs, contracting people, people in retail, people in IT, engineering, people from certain alumni. So even if you know, okay, I need to rock with everybody from Penn State, or I need to rock with everybody from Georgia Tech, or I need to rock with these particular people, you can build your niches and find these people. You can do it all on LinkedIn, just in that lovely search box. It can help you meet whoever you are looking for. So once you find out who you need to be looking for, then you can go on LinkedIn and find them. So number 3, who needs to meet you? GT, what? Yes. Who needs to meet you? That's the other thing, LinkedIn. When you put that profile up and you put those words that you're an expert in, now people will start looking for you. Recruiters will start looking for you. So not only do you find who you're looking for, now on LinkedIn, they can find you. They know that you're serious. They know you're about business. They can see your past, present, and future business endeavors on LinkedIn. Where have you worked? What have you done? What projects have you done? You know, what companies have you been? What expertise do you bring to the table? You know, so now for number 3 is people can meet you. Okay? So link up on LinkedIn. That's number 4. Right? Link up on LinkedIn. People, you need to identify people in your sphere and in your community that you need to link up with. That's why it's called LinkedIn. Hi, Miss Sophia. Yeah, Sophia. Number 4 is get linked. Don't just get on there and just like, okay, I got all these connections. That's great. Hello. You need to actually like cultivate these connections, talk to them, like their stuff, share, tap like, post articles that might interest them, talk about stuff underneath the articles. Show that you're actually a professional and that you care about your profession. So get linked, you know what I'm saying, on the actual LinkedIn. It's called LinkedIn. So link up with people. Don't just hit the connect like, okay, I have one connect. We have one mutual friend. You know, don't wait till the last minute to connect with people. You know? Hi, Angelica Design. Welcome. So there's rules of engagement. Don't be salesy on LinkedIn. Don't be spamming people with your resume. You must build a relationship with people on LinkedIn. They have to know, like, and trust you to recommend you to recruiters, to recommend you to their bosses. They have to see that your resume speaks for what you're asking them to actually connect you to. And you need to be honest and say, I'm a newbie in this profession. You know, how do I get experience? Or I'm an expert in this profession. How do I get this better job? But there are rules of engagement. You don't just be like, you know what? I just graduated. Give me these 8 figures and I need to be CEO of your company. That's not how any of that worked on LinkedIn. And if you have a side business and you're still working full time, you know, decide what you're kind of utilizing your page for. And if they match each other. Hi, Pam. And if they match each other. So I'm the corporate entrepreneur. So I'm clearly saying I'm all about corporate life. So to me, it's no conflict with me saying that on there. I post things related to being better communicator. Hi. Being, you know, social skills, using social media, building your personal brand in a corporate way, in a professional manner. So I'm not there. I don't have an IT consulting business on the side and I work in IT. Because if so, you know, that might not be the jump off if you're still in corporate America. So just be careful if you do 2 things. If you are a corporate entrepreneur like myself, just make sure you don't have conflicts of interest. Okay? Use brand power. Okay, so what this means is use your brand power, meaning if you work for a Fortune 500 company, utilize it. People know you're working for this great company. They're going to want to connect with you because they're going to have interviews at where you work. They want to know what kind of environment it is. So it gives you an opportunity to build your network just because they want into your company. Not even that they want to work for you. They just want to work for your company. So they want to know, how do I get into that company? So you can use the brand. You can use the power of your actually company's brand to build your personal brand, right? And then they see another way you can do this. They see what kind of articles you're posting. They see that you're an expert in your industry. So now you're building your brand as an expert in that industry, or you're an expert at giving advice. So if you're really good at getting contract jobs and you know how to do that, you can let people know that on LinkedIn. You'll build a circle and a sphere of people just because you decided to tell people, hey, you know, when you actually do your contracts, you should do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, 7. You know, these are things you should do and you should not do when you're renegotiating your contract, or when you're working in IT, or when you're working in retail, or when you're working in science or law or whatever it is. If you have that knowledge and, you know, just share it. And people will be like, oh, thanks for the advice. You know, like, hey, I used to work for that company. Here are the do's and don'ts over there. You know, just stuff like that. So make sure you're LinkedIn and make sure you're bringing value, bringing worth. So people have a reason to even want to connect with you. Because if you don't bring me value or worth, why the heck am I dealing with you? Why would I do that? You wouldn't. Okay. The last one is strategic. Be consistent. So you can't just float in and float out. Like, I'm going to go on my LinkedIn once a quarter. They're going to be like, who are you again? Your profile is sitting there dead. You have to be in the groups, being engaged. I mean, you don't have to be in there every day. No. But, you know, post an article once a week. If you're really serious about taking your career to the next level, you should be, you know, kind of inside of your career, researching things, looking at things. And when you find those cool things that you see, you do it. Do you think it's good for bloggers or just corporate world? It is excellent for bloggers. What do you blog about? Because all of your customers or potential blog readers are there. So even if you're a fashion blogger, it might be people who need to be styled on LinkedIn because you're like, hey, is your corporate wardrobe sucking? Here's an article. Also, if you're a speaker, all the people who do that, you teach solopreneurs how to get found online. Oh, yeah, definitely then, because there's plenty of people who are in LinkedIn. They are looking for better jobs, but at the same time, they might hate their job. So you might be providing articles that will help them get out of LinkedIn, you know? Oh, do-it-yourself SEO. Yeah. So, sometimes they're your potential customers because everybody doesn't want to work there for the rest of their lives, right? They're always trying to find a way out. Thus, the corporate entrepreneur, right? So, always trying to find their side hustles, right? So, now at least these are professionals who might actually have the money to get your coaching services or to buy stuff from your blog or your books, right? You at least know that they have jobs or they're looking for them. So that's why I think they're a great value of shrinking it down versus, on Facebook, you might be all over the place. So very strategic. Just stay professional. You can add Twitter, you can add blogs. The groups are a great place to find people and talk about things, reconnect with alumni. You haven't seen? Oh, thanks. So I'm all about trying to give value now. Not now, but just in general, just strategic value now to Periscope World. And I'm doing a free webinar on LinkedIn and how to effectively communicate with 330 million professionals. And I'm doing it next Sunday, December the 13th, completely free. You can go to bit.ly/get linked now. That's bit.ly/get linked now. And you can sign up for my free webinar. I'm going to teach you how to make sure you're setting those profiles up, how to go into groups, all the benefits, just different strategic things you can do to stand out on LinkedIn. Yep, thank you. That is exactly it. Bit.ly, get linked now. Greatly appreciate it. Are there any questions? This is my Sunday scope. I'm making sure I'm starting this week out right. Making sure you guys know it's time on Monday morning. Get out there and post something on LinkedIn and let the world know, let the professional world know you are here. You're ready. Any questions? Ready? Good? Okay. Well, it's Sunday. It's football, In my book, I always tell you to know sports. It helps. I hear the blog feature. The blog feature is good. I did hear that. Yeah, the blog feature is good. I'm more into the groups and going into the strategic groups to help grow the network and sharing content. Lots of professional content out there. You can see the movers and shakers really easy on LinkedIn too. You really can see. There's lots of recruiters on there if you're looking for jobs. There are the people who, if you're a speaker, lots of things out there for you on LinkedIn. Because those are the people who are actually booking the people. They're out there looking. They'll just type into the thing, I want a millennial speaker, and then you'll pop up. So make sure you're using those strategic words, which is what I talk about in the webinar, is using strategic words in your bios and in your resume to stand out for what you want to do. Okay? Keywords, yes. Keywords are very key in LinkedIn. So any other questions tonight? I greatly appreciate you all for coming out. Greatly appreciate the hearts. You can visit Demetia.com if you want to see more ways to leverage yourself in corporate America and use it to get everything you need and want outside of it. It's all about that corporate entrepreneur mindset. All right? Well, you guys have a great evening. Thank you. Oh, yeah, thanks. And I will be back tomorrow morning to talk about the entrepreneurial side. In the morning is entrepreneurial, and then the evenings is corporate. That's how we do. All right? Talk to you all later. I'm going to learn how to stop.